Yeah, we're live at the Queen's Palace,
Yeah,
and you can see the crowd here. It's summer, and that's why you can see a lot of people here. This is Dr. Patrick. Yeah, you can see the crowd here. People trooping in to come to this place. From all over the world. All over the world. They are hiding. There's still people on the other side. We're just trying to. People are coming here purposely for tourism. And what this government or what this country makes from tourism every summer, it's enormous. Why can't we replicate such in our own country? This is more like the Aso Rock, right? This is more like the Aso Rock.
and it's
So-
easy actually. It's easy to maintain stuff like this. And considering Nigeria and the enormous natural resources in which we have in Nigeria, it's just to do some few optics and people will come. We have a good weather, we have a good system, but the handlers of the system,
Yeah,
they've just bastardized
they
the whole-
they failed in their primary responsibility,
Yeah.
and that's why they will prefer to spend a fortune on securitizing and militarizing the Aso Villa. So instead of turning that spot to a tourist center, it's more of a military station now. You can hardly walk past there because of government failure, which they are also sure of. They know what they're doing, as against what they see here. I'm sure we have leaders. I don't even call them leaders. They are rulers actually. We have them.
It's a statement of fact that these people come out to the global north societies like this place, and they come to spend weekends around here. They see how the system runs. They see the fact that these things are things that we can actually replicate. They are things that can happen, but it's unfortunate that some set of people have decided to sit on our commonwealth and
transfer them to countries like this to keep developing developed countries. It's so ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Even South Africa, you can walk to the Union building, you can take pictures, you can walk around. You don't see the presence of heavy police officers, even though they are there. They're watching. There are cameras all over, watching people around. But we've not come across a single police officer here.
Not at all.
And this is where the Queen lives, just behind us here. This is where the Queen lives. So we keep talking, we keep playing our part, but we just hope that one day our leaders will come back to their right senses and just see that they hold Nigerians a responsibility to make Nigeria a better place to live, rather than what it is today. People have clamored for change and all that. There's the NSAS protest. We could see how it was downplayed and all. So there is really nothing we can do other than to keep talking and advocating for change. And that is what we'll keep doing until we have leaders who would be willing to change things. What do you have to say, Doug?
Yeah, to add to that, as much as we need leaders that will change the Nigerian society as it is. The popular saying is that the people get the leaders they deserve.
Sure.
So it implies that even followership needs to change.
Absolutely.
We need citizens that will hold the leaders accountable. Because if we start holding our leaders accountable, we can do these things. I'm personally, and this is my personal opinion, and I'm happy to have it recorded, is the fact that I'm disappointed in the NSAS protest, right? The handlers, as you say, of the NSAS protest. I would expect that with the NSAS protest, you will expect that that's the beginning of the followers are holding leaders accountable, right? And asking for accountability of government. But realize that after the whole NSAS thing, the thing just died down. The same people that were at the forefront of NSAS protests are the ones supporting all the politicians, the
now PDP, APC.
the PDP, APC politician and all the we just regurgitate the same thing, right? You expect that should steer a movement, right? The next election that is coming up, we should bring out people that will be accountable. So well, we consider the same set of people that we are complaining about, and then later we come out and say some people are not doing what they are supposed to do. When we are civil followers, we are not helping matters because these things are basic. When you travel, you go to all these countries, especially here in Europe and the likes. You go to here in Europe, in the US, in Canada, you realize these things are basic. They are visible. They are not out of the planet. This is not heaven, right? This is still planet Earth, where these things can happen. We have it in Nigeria, but it's unfortunate. We'll get there one day. I still believe in Nigeria.
Absolutely.
I believe we'll get there one day. How? I don't know.
The Nigerian project is still very real.
Yeah.
We still believe so much in it. Yeah.
It will happen.
Sure.